Hey, welcome back to Main Irish Angling TV. Today we're going to have a look a little bit at the Taska range that's in store. Now, Taska are a new kid on the block. They're a very relatively young company. They're only in business for about the last 3 years, but in that 3 years they've taken the carp and specimen market by storm, not only in the UK but across Europe. The great thing about Taska are their innovations. They're an innovative company. They just don't plagiarize and copy other companies. They are actually forward-thinking and developing new products that are unique to the market. For example, most of their baseline range have never been seen before anywhere else by any other company. Now, the baseline range are basically rubber components that fit onto different parts of the end tackle, but they're tungsten impregnated so that they are nice and heavy and have a great density, so you're able to pin bits and pieces down along the lake bed. So, as I said, Taska, great company, but they've been bringing out a lot of products that tend to be an awful lot cheaper than some of their competitors as well, but are equal or better in quality than most of those competitors. A couple of products that I've been using for a good while now. As I said, they've only been on the market for 3 years. For that 3 years, I've been using Taska products for about just a little over 2 years. I have to be honest with you, I wouldn't cast out without the Taska products. Now, I know that's easy for me to say because I'm now one of the Taska team, so therefore I will be using Taska products, but before I was on the Taska team, I was already using them and loving them. The Core Zero products, this is a lead-free leader material. Now, I've been using this a good while now, and I have to say it's my favorite leader material that I use for both my chod rigs, for any of my helicopter rigs, and if I'm using PVA bags. I use a short piece just behind a PVA bag. I have it spliced both ends so that I can quickly whip on and whip off a bag that's already set up. So I'd have a number of bags in a bucket waiting to be cast out. It's very, very heavy. It's very, very thick as well. It's 45-pound breaking strain, but it's quite a thick diameter to it, which means it's nice and soft and it will rub against the fish's sides without pulling out scales or damaging it, unlike some of the very ultra thin braids that are on the market. They also do a lead core. Now, this is again in 45-pound breaking strain. They do a number of different colors, and the lead core itself is very, very heavy. It's one of the heavier ones on the market, and the great thing about, as I said, the price points on these, they're all cheaper than their competitors. They do a number of ready-tied rigs as well. If you're in the market for a ready-tied rig, so you don't really want to have the hassle of putting all the components together, they have them pre-tied and they're sort of in 1 meter kind of lengths, and the actual components are all part of the Taska range. So you could have either a helicopter setup, you can have a chod setup, you can have like one of the lead clip systems that they do. So every base is covered. You can actually have every single situation covered for in the pre-tied stuff. So if you're not confident in tying your own rigs, or you're just lazy, like a lot of us can be, these are a real sort of easy go-to product that will work straight out the box. Very easy to set up, very easy to put onto your main line, and off you go. Not much of a thought process. Now, as I said, the whole range is here in stock. There are new products coming very, very shortly. Part of the Evolve Leader range will be here very shortly, along with the SureLink braided material. It's like a fluorocarbon, braided fluorocarbon that's coated. So it would be similar to a lot of the coated braided hook lengths out there, but it's fluorocarbon on the inside. It's very unique. It has a bit more stretch, so if you're using barbless hooks, if there's a barbless hook rule on any of your lakes, the Evolve Leader material backed up with the SureLink, it's an absolute no-brainer. A lot of their other components that I use that I really wouldn't cast without, the baseline tungsten tail rubbers are one, the anti-tangle sleeves are another. I can also recommend the flying back lead systems. In fact, I can't remember the last time I cast out a rig without them. Also, they have tungsten impregnated liner liners. and they are absolutely brilliant for just giving a little bit of weight to the hook so that it'll help the turning when it gets sucked in, especially if you're using a snowman setup or a slightly buoyant bait or a wafter. That little bit of tungsten in the actual piece that goes onto the hook itself is a great little addition. So as I said, there's a myriad of things here, from your main lines right through to your leader materials, right through to your pre-tied rigs. They've got all the baseline range here. They have also the riser lights, they have the sensor lights, and they also have then the PVA kits down below here, which allow you make up PVA bags systems really, really quickly and really, really easy. The Taska range is ever expanding. There's going to be some great things coming down the track this year and early next year, so keep your eyes peeled and keep yourself informed with what's in stock here at Main Irish Angling. So until the next video, we'll see you soon.